This kite is expert level.
Get ready to make a traditional Japanese battle kite. Hi, and welcome to Activity TV. I'm Cliff Quinn, and these are my friends Susanna and Damien, and we're going to show you how to make a Rokkaku kite. Sometimes we use tools that require supervision, like scissors, so have fun creating your kites with an adult helper.
Here's what you'll need to get started. 2 colors of ripstop nylon, wood dowels, cloth tape, double stick tape, scissors, string, 5 toothpicks, yardstick, pencil, paper, magic marker.
To print out a list of supplies and step-by-step instructions, please visit www.activitytv.tv.
The Sanyo Rokkaku Kite, rope for short, is a traditional Japanese boat kite that's very popular because of its simple construction and great soaring ability. Let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use ripstop nylon as a sail material, and then we're going to take and join 2 different colors together to make our sail. And what we're going to use to do that is some double stick tape. And what I'm going to do is put a piece of double stick tape down on top of the edge of the blue color, which will be the bottom of our kite. There we go. And now take this red fabric and I'm going to put it over the edge of the double stick tape that I just put down. Now I'm going to find out about where the center is, and it says it's about 16 inches wide, and 8 inches would be in the middle, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's halfway. Okay, so I'll keep my finger there, and I'll lay my yardstick down. Okay, I'm going to take a pencil, and I'm going to draw a line down the center of the sail. Okay, now let's use the yardstick and put some marks on it, okay? And I'll start up from the bottom, about an inch, and I'm going to put a mark there, okay? And up at the top, I need a mark at the 20-inch point.
Okay, but what are these 2 lines for right here?
These lines represent the bottom of the kite and the top of the kite. And my ruler is going to help me locate where my other sticks have to go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take and put a mark at the 4-inch point, and then I'm going to take a mark 4 inches down from the top, which is 16 inches, right? Because it's 20 inches overall, so I put a mark at the 16-inch point. Okay, I'm just going to set these sticks aside now for a second, and I'm going to take and move my ruler sideways, and I'm going to use a piece of ordinary paper which has a square edge already, and I'm going to use it as a guide to make a square line across the kite from the left side all the way over to the 16-inch mark on the right side. And now I have to do the same thing for the bottom. Now what we have to do is we have to cut the shape of this Rokkaku kite, okay? Now Rokkaku in Japanese means 6-sided, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be making lines on each side. I think maybe I'll use a magic marker to do that. It's time to cut it out. And then
Thank you.
Susanna can finish up the bottom portion of the kite. And now, if we can show our friends, that's the shape of a Rokkaku. Now, I think we're ready to start to put some spars onto this kite sail, okay? And the long one is going to go from top to bottom. So we're going to take a piece of the adhesive tape. We're going to put it underneath the sail, about halfway on the tape in the middle, okay? See what we have right there? Mm-hmm. And then we're going to take the stick and we're going to put it in the center and end at the point, and then we're going to take the tape and we're going to fold it over and we're going to press it down with our finger evenly on both sides, okay? And then with our little fingernail we're going to make it stick real good, okay, on either side. Now we're going to do that very same thing on the bottom. Oh, that's good. Okay, now we can do the same thing on the horizontal sticks, okay? Now, our frame is attached to our sail and we're set to move forward. I think we're ready to put some bowstrings on. Now, a bowstring is a string that goes from side to side, and when it gets tensioned, it causes the spar into a bow shape. Now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to prepare to move for attaching the bowstring. And what I'm going to use is a piece of tape and a toothpick, and I'm going to take and I'm going to place the toothpick onto the tape, and then I'm going to fold the tape over the toothpick. Okay, just like that. And then I'll take my little nail and I'll push down real hard to make the tape stick. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to make a hole right next to the toothpick that's inside the tape. And what I'm going to do is, I don't need it to be this long anymore. I'm just going to take and I'm going to break it off. And then I'm going to take this one and do the same thing. I'm just going to break it off, okay? And now I have a tab to mount my bowline. I'm going to take this tab and I'm going to put it on my kite, okay? And I'm going to push it down with my fingers to make sure that the tape is stuck real good, okay? I prepared another tab that I'm going to place on the opposite side. And now I should be able to push it right through. And oh, look at that, right
Perfect.
through. Isn't that perfect?
Yep.
Okay, now we'll just let this line stay here for a second while we work on the second one, okay? And I'm going to do it the same way we did the top one right there. Okay, now we have both bow lines installed, and now I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to place it in the center of the spar, and I'm going to lift it up and up and up, and I'm going to look for a dimension or a distance between the string and the stick. Oh, I would think somewhere about 3 inches would be a good distance between the two, okay? And then I take my string, my bow line, and I lay it over the top like that, and I reach through the loop, and I get hold of the end, and I pull it through, and I keep pulling and pulling and pulling until the knot goes all the way down to the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 of these. 2 and 3. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing to the blue side. Okay, now you know what? This is a terrific looking kite. Well, are you kids ready to fly this kite?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Well, let's do it. All right. Thanks for joining us today.
Good wins!
To learn how to attach a string to your kite, check out Fly a Kite in the on-demand menu.
Want to continue the fun? Well, there's always more cool activities to check out on our website. Just visit www.activitytv.tv.
Made for on demand.